Recording in progress. All right, let's look and see what we got. There's a couple things that I've been wanting to look at into trading and just keep my eyes open for. Uh, Watch list is looking pretty good. It's looking decent. Lucid ain't doing too well. Hey. All right, this is late night, so let's see what.
What? You put your butt down and it was cold? Mm-hmm.
Start deleting stuff just so I can have a clean screen to look at. So because we are in an uptrend, you can be looking for price to potentially come back. Look for price to potentially come back right here. Click. Daily, gonna make it dark because it's dark. That's our daily time frame. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. 4 hour. Oh, oh. What starts with F, F? We're gonna go with fuchsia, fuchsia, because it starts with F, F, fuchsia, fuchsia. So boom, on our large time frames, we got the white, we got the black over white. That lets us know our uptrend. It lets us know our trend. Right now, we're in an uptrend on the daily, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. So if we come back down to the 30, our best bet to get in on this trade will be potentially right here in this area. Because the 4 hour shows a good strong pullback. As far as the 30-minute goes, boom. We're gonna go right there. Teal gonna be our color because for 30-minute. So boom. We got our daily. We know if price rejects that, we know we got a good buy going up. But the 4 hour is another good area to buy in. The 30-minute will most likely be a 1 hour, potentially to 4 hour hold. But our best potential place to buy would be the 4 hour. In the next couple of days, we could potentially see price come back to the daily. Oh, I wouldn't even say just the next couple of days. If not the next couple of days, maybe the next week or so. Mainly just because, mainly just because on the weekly, The next support line is right here where our daily uh support line is at. So that is what we are looking for. There's nothing going on currently right now. We're in an uptrend. You could probably scalp some buys. You know, if price was to come back, well, it came back right here. We might see it if it breaks. It could probably come right here. To this area. Uh, That's cool. We're just keeping it black. And use the 5 right there. So price could end up coming back right here and then continuing to shoot up. That's just something to look for later on. I love the future micro USD, AUD USD. Price has broken. Let's see what the daily looks like. Okay, we got some consolidation going on. Price could probably come up to 66.15 just because we broke this area. We broke it. Price did shoot down a little bit. And then it ended up coming back up. We got those wicks. It wicked off. Let me delete this. We can see price moving back up. We got our black over white. So that does mean we are in an uptrend. Price is moving up. Let's go back to the hour. It came back right here. It's right here. That was the high. It's the high. So what we need right now is for price in the last 14 minutes to reject this area. Might come back down to this area in the next hour. But we could potentially see this continue to go up just because of the uptrend. But we're going up. Most likely is going to come right here. That will be our green zone. And make it blue. And we're gonna make it a little darker. And let's go back to green. Let's go to regular line just to make it. Because that will be our green zone. That's our green area. That's where we take profit. So that would be a nice little play to take.
Yes, yes. I remember I didn't see where
Mhm. The next 12 minute will signify another 30. So we'll look at gold. Basically, all I'm looking for is structure, price. I'm looking for structure. I'm looking for a trend. I'm looking for chart patterns. I'm not seeing any chart patterns right now. Honestly, that I can recognize. There's always a chart pattern though. Always, always, always. For instance, let's just see right here. You got the most recent low going up. This is the most recent high. Boom. Oh, not really. What do you need? What? I'm recording right now. So because we have this little chart pattern right here, uh, as long as price breaks out and comes back and rejects, we could potentially see price continue to go up. If it breaks down below, we could probably see price drop down a little bit. And probably just come back to this area before going back up again because overall trend is up. Gold came down to my area. Had an area right here. Gold came all the way down. Look at the chart pattern right here, though. You got the break past the double top right here. You free to go. You free to go. Let's see. Go back to the 30. Boom, boom. It broke. Once it came back and touched, that would have been a good place to enter. And then it just goes straight down. Straight down. It comes back, goes down, comes back, goes down. But it goes all the way down to our area. So now I do think price could potentially go back up, but we need that black to cross that white again in order for us to take buys. As you can see, prices just come tumbling down. Usually, what I've noticed is the 4 hour or any other time frame, the higher time frames will let you know what price is really trying to do. Because of the 4 hour time frame, price is below our black and white line, but black is still above white. That lets us know we need to check the next time frame on the daily. Black is still above white on the daily. So what we're looking for is for price to come to an area where it meets a strong support. So this is area number one. If it stays above this area, that lets us know we're back in our buy. But if it goes below, then it's coming back to this area down here, 3,089, 898, 3,898. Our daily is going to be our dark because this is a daily time frame too. So we were trading gold and we go on the 5 minute. I don't really see too much because price has not broken this high. I mean, it has not broken structure yet. What we need is a break of structure in order for price to start going back up. And what I mean by break of structure is if we go and look This is arrow. Okay. Boom. I need pass. I just picked arrow. Pass. So we'll start right when black cross white. That's called the death cross, meaning price is gonna start tumbling down, and when black crosses white going up, it's called the golden cross because price eventually ends up shooting up. So breaker structure, we got price coming down. That's our high right here. Boom, created a lower high, made a lower low. This high is higher than the previous one, but not higher than the one that started our initial uh trend, change of trend. So let me delete that. Is our break of structure. If we're in an uptrend, let's go to the 1 hour real quick. The breaker structure happens right here. So let's go all the way back. This is our breaker structure. Okay. So yes, we are in an uptrend currently right here. Right? Price is going up. Now, when price breaks this low right here, this lets me know we're potentially going down. And that's exactly what it started doing. But it met a resistance, a previous resistance, which is now a support because price has already passed that level. So price broke that, came down. It's terrible. I'm just gonna use the rectangle. That's a lot easier. So yes, it did break, but that's just a fake out. It came back to this next level and ended up going right back up. So yes, it broke that level, but it came down to right here. Or you could even say right here, the one after. Making sure you find the nearest support and resistance areas are is very important because that's where price is gonna go. It's gonna go to the most recent one. That's something that I've noticed. It's gonna go to the most recent one, and then it's gonna make its move. But all right, so now we back. So price rejected. We're in an uptrend. We're trying to go up. We're still trying to go up. Boom, price comes up, comes back, but it doesn't pass this area. It doesn't pass the high. So because price rejects the high, that lets us know we are still potentially trying to come down. We're not passing the high, so there's a potential chance for a reversal. Something that I like to look at as well is candlesticks. I like to look at candlesticks. It kind of lets me know. I know this one for sure is a bearish engulfing candlestick, and it happened at the top of a trend. It's also a mini top and bottom, a mini double top as well. on the 5 minute. You have a double top on the 5 minute time frame. The price ended up coming down, came back up, still trying to fight. You got the bears trying to push the price to go up, but the bulls are in control right now. Because why? Because we're making lower highs and lower lows. As long as that high does not become a new high, then price is steady falling. As you can see, that is what is happening here. Let's go to my path. So boom, started right here. Boom. So lower. Price gets lower. We're gonna go to where price right there. Price. I mean, we can sit and do this right here too. But price is still lower. As you can see, it's dropping. Boom. Dropping. Boom. If we looking at this, we make it bigger and even black. Yeah, let's change that to like blue or something. So you can see it into the front. You just keep it like that. Boom. All right. So looking at this, you can tell price has created lower highs all the way down to our zone. On the larger time frame, we made a double top. Price came to this zone, it bounced up. As you can see, came to the zone, it bounced up. On the 5 minute, yes, it lets us know we are back in our buy. But then price meets the high again. The high is still right there. Nothing changed. Right here. Still didn't break the high. So because it didn't break the high, that lets us know that price is still gonna go down, most likely. And that's exactly what happened. We got three rejections right here, and price ended up tanking. So being patient in the market is very important. I'm still learning patience myself, but I know how to trade. That ain't the issue. As you can see, price is coming back down, just like I talked about. I don't know how long I've been on here, but price is moving back down. It's gonna come back and retest this area. We just have to be patient and see what it does. Been looking at the 1 minute lately, just to get a little bit more price action movement going, seeing what price is doing. But yeah, I don't know how much longer I have on my Zoom. It is recording though, but that's pretty the gist of it. Pretty much the gist of it. I could go on my demo account and trade a little bit and see what's what. But we're gonna wait and see what happens. Oh, this is a trade that I called that got stopped out. I'm pretty sure. No, no. No, this did get stopped out. And I have come to the conclusion personally that I am not going to trade unless I can sit and look at the market. Because if I'm not looking at the market, I can't look. It wasn't nowhere near my stop loss. I should be up right now. I should be up 148 points. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. And this is gold. Micro gold. I got price coming back to our little area right here. We're pulling back. Gold is tumbling down right now. We got a double top. Price broke, so we went. And I don't think that's what I saw when I placed this trade. If I'm being honest, I don't know what I saw. Can't sit and tell you. I probably was on the 1 hour. If I'm being honest. I saw what price was doing. I got on a 1 hour time frame, placed my trade somewhere in this area. Um, and it must have went up. And then obviously started coming back down and started down. That's what happened. Started coming down. I placed my trade right here. Started coming down, went up. I never even got the notification. So we're gonna just delete that. But that's besides the point. And now my it would be in profit. So just learning. Having stop losses and take profits is cool, but honestly, that has not been working for me when it comes to trading futures because I have a lot of winning trades, but because I'm not monitoring my trades, I'm getting stopped out some way, somehow. I don't know. I'm not even using a large risk. So it just doesn't make sense to me, but we don't we don't see what's the what's what. Nah me, nah me. Again, but you have been blocked. Is this even the right place? It's because it's something else. Oh, what? Are you serious right now? Are we serious right now? Is this really what we're doing? Intraday 215. $50. $50. $50. 80. 50. 40. 40. Well, I have to go down and trade some of this. Cause I'm starting off with, just something small. I ain't putting in no 300, 400 in my account. Really just $100 at a time. Contracts. Big money. $25, 1 ounce gold. Bitcoin Friday. What is that? I don't know why it's not letting me. Why it's not letting me in? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? No, that's wild. I can't even lie to you. I can still do it on my phone, but if I can't do it on my computer, then that's a problem. Because the phone is cool, but you got to be able to look at the computer. And see like what's what. A bigger screen just helps, to sit there and have to stare at my phone is extra. Plus 500, plus 500, plus 500. I don't know what to do. Español, iniciar sesión. Okay, well, cool. We're gonna end it right there. And then we could go and see whoop de whoop what happens. As you can see, price is coming down. Price is coming down. That's why being patient pays because price has broken. Now we got another 20 minutes to see if it closes. And if it closes, then that lets us know it could potentially be going down. Now, what do we do after it closes? Do we get in on the trade? You're not supposed to. Sometimes I catch myself, oh, it broke. Let me go ahead and buy. Let me go ahead and sell. Technically, you're supposed to wait. You wait. It closes. It potentially might come back and retest that same area. And then you say, you see how it just shot up a little bit? Well, if I would have got in on the sell, now I'm already negative. I'm in the negatives already. So you gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. NKDZ. Hey, on the 5 minute, it came back and it's rejecting. Lets us know that we going up. My phone just died, bro. Yes, yes, it did. So price is potentially going back up. What I would like to do is set a. So yeah, we missed the initial buy, but you could probably still get in. Set you a little stop loss about right there. Let's go to the 30. Okay, we ain't really got nowhere we good. No, this is a high. Okay, so we'll go back to the 30. And just make sure we got a good risk to reward. So let's just gain 50 pips. 25, we got a 2-to-1 ratio. We're just going 1 to gain 2, basically. Two to one. Let's see what it does. We'll be back tomorrow. See how we do. Peace.